The purpose of the intercooler is to cool down the hot, compressed air coming from the turbocharger or supercharger before it enters the engine. By lowering the air temperature, it becomes denser, which improves combustion, boosts engine power, and increases efficiency. It's important to note that not all cars have an intercooler. You'll mostly find intercoolers on cars with a turbocharger, but many supercharged engines use them as well. Now there are two types of intercoolers, air-to-air and air-to-water. An air-to-air intercooler uses outside air to help dissipate heat, and an air-to-water system uses coolant to help cool down the air. The intercooler is usually located at the front of the car, behind the bumper, and in front of the radiator. Now an intercooler usually fails from leaks, clogs, or physical damage that stop it from cooling the air properly. When this happens, the air going into the engine is thinner, which hurts power, efficiency, and overall performance. So the first symptom of a bad intercooler is a loss of power. The car may feel sluggish, especially when accelerating. When the intercooler fails to work as it should, hot air will get inside the engine, reducing performance. As a result, you'll notice your car being very sluggish. The second symptom you could experience is the check engine light being on. Here's some codes that can pop up. To read these codes, you'll need an OBD2 scanner. I'll leave a great one in the description. The third symptom is poor fuel economy. If the intercooler isn't working, the air going into the engine stays hot. Hot air is thinner and has less oxygen, so the engine can't make as much power from each drop of fuel. This means the engine has to work harder to move the car, and you end up burning more gas to go to the same distance. The fourth symptom is hearing strange noises from the intercooler. It'll sound similar to a hissing sound. This happens because the intercooler may develop cracks over time. You may notice more sounds when driving, especially when accelerating. The next symptom is a drop in boost pressure. If the intercooler has a crack or a loose pipe, the pressurized air can escape before it enters the engine. Because of that, the turbo won't be able to keep the boost level stable. As a result, you might see lower numbers on the boost gauge than usual. The last symptom is limp mode. Limp mode is a safety feature that protects you and your car. Your RPMs and speed will be limited, and you'll usually be stuck in second or third gear. Now a quick test you can do is spray soapy water on the intercooler and look for bubbles while the engine is running. It also helps if you have someone rev the engine to make smaller leaks easier to spot. If you notice any bubbles, you found the leak. I appreciate you all for watching this video. If you gained value, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.